Oh my God, play the music.
Listen to this, we're playing a game. If it's a swing and a miss, then we're the ones to blame. We'd be remiss if it was ever the same. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday,
Cody's birthday.
October 13th, which apparently isn't special. Thanks, Dave.
16.
Cody's birthday.
That's my birthday. Ow!
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time.
Hey, birthday podcast.
My name is Dave,
I'm John.
And I'm Cody.
the birthday boy.
Yay!
And this is episode 191
Hooray for me.
in honor of Cody.
Yay, because
Yes.
I'm 191 centimeters tall. Maybe. What is that in real measurement?
1.9 meters.
Thanks, Dad.
You're taller than that. Suffice it to say.
Yeah, that's like 4 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is at the end. And also that. So,
And also that, yes.
to begin,
Or start, as they say in France.
or yeah, those. Let's do a segment called What Day Is This?
What day is it, Dave?
David.
The day of today is October 13th.
Yay!
And according to the National Day Calendar, which is at www.
Oh, those are important.
period National Day Calendar period com. It is a few different things. It is Cody's birthday.
Yay!
Hashtag National Cody's Birthday
National Cody's birthday. Birthday.
Day. Birth
Birth of the day.
days.
Yay!
It is also National Train Your Brain Day.
That doesn't match.
National Yorkshire Pudding Day. Navy Birthday. And
Like the Navy?
perhaps. And National No Bra Day.
Everybody? Yes.
Incidentally, 1.91 meters is 6.2 feet.
Oh. I'm really, really close to 191 centimeters tall then. I'm like
You're a
six,
little less.
Yeah, I'm like 6'1", basically.
Right. Which would
Be a little bit less.
be a fair amount less. Because it's not 6 foot 2 inches, it's 6.2 feet.
Oh.
So that'd be 6 foot and then.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little less than that. So I'm probably like 186-ish.
Anyway.
What is Yorkshire pudding? Let's find out about that.
Oh, I love Yorkshire pudding.
I don't know that I've ever had
It's
it.
so good. I've had it before. It's very fatty.
Nice.
Like York.
Like my dick. Both of those were equally bad statements. National Yorkshire Pudding Day. National Yorkshire Pudding Day is celebrated across the United States each year on October 13th. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it, Cody.
You know, I'm busy doing other things on my birthday.
I don't know what. Also known as batter pudding, Yorkshire
Oh
pudding
my God, that sounds great.
is an English dish similar to a popover that is made from a batter and usually served with roast meat and gravy.
Groovy.
I'm telling you, it is damn good.
Did they have it like Streets, which is closed now?
No,
Where do I get it?
I don't know.
Wait, Streets is closed now?
The one in Folsom.
Oh, okay.
The one in downtown renamed themselves.
Oh, really?
They're now called Streets Pub and Grill or something stupid like that.
That's dumb.
That is dumb.
Gastro pub, suck my dick. Cooks in the north of England devised a means of making use of the fat that dropped into the dripping pans to cook a batter pudding while the meat roasted in the oven. Ooh. A recipe for a dripping pudding was published in 1737 in The Whole Duty of a Woman. Anyway, moving on. Quote,
That's my fault for Twitter.
make a good batter as for pancakes. Put in a hot toss pan over the fire with a bit of butter to fry the bottom a little. Then put the pan and butter under a shoulder of mutton instead of a dripping pan. Keep keeping frequently...
Why would you put it under a dripping pan? That's what that
You
sentence
put the
says.
pan and butter under a shoulder of mutton.
Instead of under a dripping pan.
Oh, I see. Keeping frequently shaking it by the handle, and it will be light and savory and fit to take up when your mutton is enough. Then turn it...
It's enough.
1737, Cody.
Oh, I thought this was a recipe they had pulled from, like, this is a modern day recipe
This is the
because it
description.
originally... Oh, I was making fun of it for the wrong reason.
Yeah. Then turn it into a dish and serve it hot.
Poof, it's a dish.
What sorcery is this?
It's really good, you guys. In 1747, similar instructions were published in The Art of Cookery, Made Plain and Easy by Hannah Glass, under the title of
I've
Yorkshire
actually
pudding.
heard of that.
I have
Art
not.
of cookery.
Made Plain and Easy? Mm-hmm. It was Glass that reinvented and renamed the original version of dripping pudding. Celebrate!
Don't tell me what to do.
To celebrate National Yorkshire Pudding Day,
Have some?
enjoy a Yorkshire pudding recipe. I
want to.
Just the recipe. Don't actually make it. Just enjoy,
Enjoy the recipe. Man, this mutton.
Ooh, half a tablespoon. Oh, shit.
Dave.
Use hashtag Yorkshire Pudding Day to post on social media. Our research was unable to locate the creator of National Yorkshire Pudding Day.
Thank you so much for coming in, Mr. Beecham. We love the manuscript. There's wonderful recipes in it, and we're very keen to publish. There's just a few little items we need to get out of the way, and then I think we can move right into to selling your book.
Absolutely, I agree.
Now, the first thing I want to talk about is your acknowledgements section. It's just a bit long, so if you could trim it back just by a page or two.
How so?
Well, just every page costs money to print, and so we just ask that if you could just go through and maybe not drop anyone off necessarily, but just maybe keep the anecdotes a little crisper. I'm sure you won't have any trouble with that, but the real thing I want to talk to you about is the names of a few of these things. For example,
Most of them are quite evocative and
yes,
sort of give you a picture of what to expect.
yes, indeed, yes.
Yes.
So the first one is that I'd like to discuss with you is this this one on page 7. Yes, page 7. It is the
You mean numeral 7, not Roman numeral 7, because that's still the acknowledgement.
yes, the numeral 7.
Yes,
yes,
okay,
yes.
yes.
It is one
Arabic
of the
numeral, yes.
the recipes proper. Yes,
It is.
yes, the
So past the introduction as well. Yes.
yes,
Very
indeed,
good.
yes, yes. It's beyond the letters and beyond the Roman numerals. It is, in fact, the Arabic.
Yes, I must say that particular recipe, the title of it has slipped my mind. What was it?
It's the dripping pudding.
Oh yes. Oh, that's really good.
Oh
really.
yes, it's a delicious
I don't know
recipe.
if you tried any of it,
Everyone loved it very much.
Oh,
yes,
it's so good.
wonderful. It's
Delicious.
just it's just the name suggests rather what it's not.
That's the opposite of what I thought you were going to say.
Yes, no, I
To
understand.
me, it's very much the process.
I understand.
explained.
Within the context of knowing what the recipe is, yes, it makes perfect sense. However, if you do not know, in fact, what the recipe entails, one might presume, given the name, that you are teaching them how to prepare a pudding that drips.
I see.
A runny, drippy pudding.
You wish for me to rename the recipe?
That would be ideal, yes.
I see. So, motivated by the idea that someone with a recipe book would read the name of a recipe and stop there and decide what they thought of it, you want me to rename it?
Yes, because
all one would need do is continue reading the recipe and it would all be made clear.
Yes, but I expect they will not, in fact, continue reading the recipe at that point.
So you're really shaping this book based on someone who just peruses the table of contents.
Yes, our research has shown that is in fact what people do with recipe books.
That is most disappointing. All right, well, I'll go along, but I will surely have my limits.
Very well.
I shall rename the dripping pudding. Where did I go last summer? Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding. Splendid.
Why not?
Splendid. Well, I'll jot that down. Yorkshire pudding. Now I want to come to the next one on page 37. The shit sandwich.
Yes, and what's wrong with that? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Can't think of things.
So that I realized very early in that scene that I had set myself up as the verbal wit performer of a verbal wit sketch when that is like my weakest
You are
area.
the weakest link.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, I wouldn't get down on yourself about it.
Yeah, I've never been able to reach. Not that flexible.
Can I go now?
Yes.
It's over. Gesundheit. Don't do it again. Nope. Don't do it again.
Want to.
Do not.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Ruins everything.
It was just for you.
It ruins everything. Literally everything.
Good. Good. You know what? You're welcome.
So that's what day it is. And aren't you glad that they don't name things that way anymore? And aren't you glad that you can read the table of contents and understand that things sound appetizing?
Truly, the future is a beholdable place.
Aren't you glad that I didn't say banana?
Cherry's Jubilee.
Let's move it right along.
Twitter shins.
Twitter. Damn it. Sorry, Dave. Sorry. I screwed it up again. I ruined it. I ruined it. You're going to do it again. I'm sorry. So, for Twitter Ball Rapid Shins, that I totally did not interrupt the theme song, we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet ever right now, and they're not just to us, but we're going to read them anyway. But we're going to... we're gonna read them anyway. Hey, John.
And I'm the only one that's like pretty drunk.
Yeah. I don't know.
John, I have some hard truths for you.
You've got something hard for John.
Number 1, you're not pretty even when you're drunk.
What a terribly unkind thing to say, Dave.
Suck my dick.
Not anymore. Not after that.
That's a...
Your dick sucking privileges.
Your duck sucking is out of control.
almost as bad as your duck sucking. What was I talking about?
I don't remember. Who cares?
You were going to read all the racist.
Racist. I can smell your whiskey from here. Damn, son.
Yep.
Nice.
You know what? Let's just move it along.
Not racist tweet number 1. Tweet number 1. Or number 3, probably. From Movlogs at Movlogs Official. If you're awake, can you be my friend? John.
Yeah, I'd love to be your friend. That'd be great.
Dave, rebuttal.
If John's willing to be your friend, then go screw. I will not. Regardless of conditions.
Good.
I said no.
Okay.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Excellent. Now, number 2, fart noise from Paris.
Number 2. Go ahead and start over.
No. Fuck you. Number 2, why is Dave a fuck? Dave.
I was born that way.
Number 2, John time travel something from Paris, Parris, at Supernova Lester. How many notices has Phil had now?
Phil has had a crap ton of notices, and if he doesn't respond in a timely manner, then matter is gonna it's time, and he's gonna be evicted. And I'm gonna kick his ass with a basketball hoop.
John rebuttal.
Who the fuck is Phil? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of notices. How many notices does he have?
Apparently none, because I've never heard of him. I have no reason to contact him.
So many notices.
Okay. From the number one tweet from giveaways at our giveaway. Is it weird? I like sports. John.
Yeah, it is pretty weird, given that most sports are an allegory of war, and war has been the thing in human history that has caused the most suffering out of almost any human activity. And so liking sports is maladaptive in many ways. And so you should probably go get that checked out with a therapist of some sort and figure out why you haven't fully evolved.
Wow, that's harsh and horrific. Dave.
Well, it's okay to like sports, and that's great, and I'm glad you do. And it is supposed to be like an allegory of war, but it's a better version of it because fewer people die at it. And isn't that something to aspire to? And I think it's good, and I don't personally follow sports, but that's no reason why you shouldn't. And the common person could enjoy sports, and just because I don't doesn't mean that they're bad for it.
Wow. It was weird for the internet.
And what about the Olympics? It's the best.
It's the best what?
It's the best humanity has to offer.
Oh, oof. Even Russia.
Go Rio.
Apocalyptics 2016. Anyway, this has been...
And now...
And now it's time for listener suggested scenes.
This scene suggestion comes from Stephen B. in Spokane-Wa. Spokane-Wa? Spoken-Wa.
It's the spoken word.
Spokane-Wa. The scene suggestion is the last video rental store.
Oh.
We take you now to the last video rental store.
Hey, so I need to get a couple movies for my party. Do you guys have like the download codes? Where do I?
Whoa! What are you doing in here?
I'm here. Like we're having a party and we need to get some movies.
You need
Huh?
some movies?
Yeah. Like the internet's down right now, so I figured I'd just come in here and.
I mean, you're going to be streaming some stuff later, and so you wanted to buy some of the microwave popcorn?
No.
Like
I need
candy bars and sodas.
I mean, I hoped you guys would have some kind of deal, but no. I need an actual like. I need a movie to watch right now. I need several movies to watch right now.
Oh,
It's. Do you know what to do?
I don't. So we've got a lot of movies.
They're just sort of mainly for display.
I mean, can I just grab a couple and like you guys?
Whoa! I mean,
Just,
yeah. I guess go ahead and go grab some of those.
I'm gonna go check out the catalog then, and I'll see what's available.
Okay, let us know if you find anything.
Okay.
Okay. Dude, what the hell are we going to do if he comes up with something?
I don't even know.
Do they have scan code, barcodes on them?
I guess they must have at some point. We've got the little scanned guns, right?
Yeah.
So
But I only ever did that for sodas and candy and popcorn.
right, but I mean, like,
I did. Oh no, shit! I did a video game once.
really? What was that
Once.
like? Did it have a barcode?
No, well, it was during my training.
Okay.
Do you guys have regular and Blu-ray?
What does it say?
Well, this one just says regular, but I was just wondering if you have the Blu-rays as well.
Is it a new release?
No, like this is Swords of Fury 4, but this is regular. I was wondering. I want it on the Blu-ray because I have a PS4.
I
So
think we have an HD DVD.
huh?
I think.
I'll just.
I don't think we ever got Blu-rays.
If you come behind the curtain over here, we've got those boxy things.
the what?
The black boxy things
Yeah.
with stuff inside. There's like gears.
Why don't you show me?
Yeah, okay, back here.
You can use it like with the movies, and then like it like makes them happen.
Yeah, you put it in a thing.
Oh no, yeah. Like I said, I already have a PS4 and it plays Blu-rays. That's kind of why I was.
We have we never got the blue ones. We only have HD DVDs.
Huh. Okay.
And regulars, and I think maybe a video game.
Do you
You sure you don't want popcorn?
do you like Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Oh yeah, that show was great.
Okay, well we've got on Blu-ray we have season 2 disc 4 of that.
Someone left that in our Dropbox.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
So you could have that for Blu-ray.
That's just the first couple seasons weren't that great.
No.
What do you recommend to go with Swords of Fury 4?
Popcorn and candy and soda.
Yeah.
Any other movies? Like you have like a bundle deal going on or something?
I don't really watch a lot.
Yeah.
You
know what's a good movie?
What's that?
Is
he knows about them.
They made a Harvey the Horse movie. That one's good.
Not like a kids cartoon?
I think it's.
Is that for kids?
I don't know. It's not rated.
Oh Jesus.
Anyway,
I'm going to take these. Oh,
we have a deal
you have a deal?
Mm-hmm. on candy and soda and popcorn.
Sure, right.
Oh right, the deal. Yeah.
So, do you want it?
I mean, we have a bunch of food at the party. I just want to get like a couple movies. I've got 3 or 4 here.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look up how to price that.
You don't know how much they cost?
Well, we know how much the deal costs.
Yeah, that's the same. Well, let me try a scan.
Okay.
Does it have zebras on it?
Zebras?
The zebra code?
You mean the barcode at the bottom here?
Flip it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
There's that.
Hey, it's scanned.
It's a movie.
Wait, it's a movie?
It's a movie. It's in there. They have the movie in there.
Whoa.
Okay, now sodas and candies and popcorn.
Like I said,
For the I don't know if it's like in a timed thing, if it's going to disappear
Yeah.
into the ether or.
could you maybe just scan the other movies?
Dude, there's more.
Yeah, like I said, I want to get 3 or 4. Just kind of a.
Whoa.
Boop, boop, boop. They all scan.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Boop, boop, boop.
because no, I only want.
Boop,
No,
boop, boop. Oh, this is amazing. This is the best day of my life.
I know, really?
Your total's going to be $87.50. Yeah, I like how it evolved.
that was great. Thank you, Stephen B. from Spokane.
Yay!
It was weird playing the straight man as a customer.
Right.
Like, I didn't want to know too much.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, that.
Which is tough for you since you worked in a Hollywood video.
Right.
It really did. Ugh. But, like, the scene wouldn't have made any sense if I knew everything. And so I was just kind of just like, I want movies, and that's all I got. So,
Well, you can drop suggestive hints and such for
kind
those
of like
of
I
us who
did
don't know.
with the Blu-ray. Like I was like,
Yeah.
you have this?
We don't have the blue ones. That was fun.
HD DVD.
We lived through that, you guys.
Oh my god, we did.
Yeah.
I reorganized the entire store. Or I helped. We reorganized the entire store when DVDs became a thing.
Wow.
I mean, like a big thing. Not
Yeah.
Like, really.
Right.
Anyway,
I remember my parents renting VHS and renting a player to go with it.
Oh yeah.
in a big suitcase type contraption. You hook it up to your TV and
Or when buying a
with
new
wires.
DVD player was $800.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. Oh God.
The last DVD player I bought was like $30.
I was just saying, you could have been gas stations now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're of a certain age. Do we have any more scenes?
We do. This one is, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to ruin it.
Okay.
Kacper H.
Whoa.
Kacper space H.
Might be Casper.
Oh, I'm Kacper. Anyway, call in and yell at me if I'm wrong. An interview where the candidate is completely unsuitable for a high-ranking position being applied for. One of the interviewers is a manager and is familiar with the candidate. The other interviewer thinks that the candidate is unsuitable and tries to prove to the manager that his friend is actually incompetent using the stories that have been discussed during the interview. Oh, there's a parenthetical I skipped. One of the interviewers is a manager and is familiar with the candidate, supporting his experience with stories from the past.
I think I get it.
Well, Todd, thanks very much for showing up. We really appreciate it. I think this is basically at this point, this is like a formality. So we're just going to kind of get started and run through a little bit of your resume, some of the work skills you have and some of the projects you've done.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to interview. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, obviously you already know me. This is my associate, Tyler.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Tyler.
Hi. It's a little bit more than just formality.
Okay.
It's basically a formality. Basically.
We still have to do it. And it does mean something.
Right. Oh, okay.
It's not a formality. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and the position that you are applying for?
Okay. Well, I've been working here about 4 years. As you know, Bill, Bill hired me to this position in the accounting section, and I think I've done pretty well for myself there. I've maintained the projects on time. I've really managed to cut down the waiting period on people getting their travel reimbursement claims, and I really think that becoming travel coordinator for the division is I think that's something that I'm ready to do.
You do?
Yeah.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, the travel reimbursements was one that we really looked at and we were really impressed with. That getting all of those out in such an expedient manner really took a lot of workload off the rest of the unit.
Yeah, I was really proud of that.
The way that you did it, could show improvement. We do think that tracking is important.
Oh, okay.
Here,
Right.
So if you could, incorporate that back into the process, we would appreciate it.
Right. Yeah, I was just.
Sometimes you've got to do it right, more so than you need to do it fast.
Okay. I understand that.
We all have different managerial styles, so
criticism. Yeah. I can definitely work towards a more streamlined version of the old tracking system.
It needs to be robust and functional, but if you find room for improvement, by all means. But also make sure that you are keeping track of how much money goes from A to B, as well as tracking it along the process. Pay attention to you. It's not an unlimited supply of money.
Right. No, I understand. Yeah.
So, and we do have a rubric to determine how much money people can be reimbursed for.
Correct.
Did you? So you knew that ahead of time? Mm-hmm. Before you did what you did?
Before I ensured that everyone got their reimbursement for travel? Yeah.
Well, everyone was very happy with what you gave them, but that is to say everyone on the receiving end.
Right. Well, everyone actually got reimbursed.
Even those who didn't have expenses.
Well, now I feel like we're kind of splitting hairs.
maybe let's look at something else you've accomplished, put together. We can kind of table this and come back to it.
Sure, put a pin in it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So Todd, it looks here like you were chairing 5 projects at once. Like that is
yes, I was.
That is a really impressive dedication
5
to the the whole corporate mission statement. That really looks good. It really
running all these things at once and putting your rubber stamp on, like, I got this done and we got that done, really is a go-getter attitude.
It was a hectic few weeks there. Yeah, when the other analysts all got food poisoning like that. But I think I handled it okay, just tackled it in priority order, and we got through it.
Yeah.
Sort of a win-win situation for you, don't you think? It's a crisis. You step in. If you do a good job, then you're a hero. If you don't, well, we understand it was hard. It was way above your head.
I guess so. But I am really proud that I was able to deliver.
And you're never bringing baked beans to a picnic again? Or if you do, you're going to bring them in a heated dish to keep them...
Well, I think the jury is still out on whether the baked beans were in fact what caused the food poisoning outbreak.
The jury? There's no trial. There's no jury. You're not being persecuted.
Well, Phil, he pursued some legal action, and the jury is actually deliberating right now.
Oh,
so
I wasn't aware of that.
The jury is out on
I'm
whether
proud of him. I'm glad.
On whether the beans caused it, but the
beans caused it.
Well, my lawyer says we don't really have anything to worry about there. So,
and courts are going to do what courts are going to do. That's not really what we're all about here.
Also, that was not an in-office potluck celebration. That was conducted not on company time, so I'm not sure why it's relevant to this particular discussion.
Well, I think that you intentionally brought Tainted Beans to a picnic to incapacitate our lead analyst so that you could step in and be a hero.
That's quite an accusation.
Tainted Beans sounds
Sir?
like a band. Like Tainted Beans. Like they have a full-length album. I just feel like we're getting a little off track here with the bean talk.
I kind of feel like my candidacy is being actively opposed by you, sir.
Oh, what would give you that idea?
The fact that I kind of feel like I'm on trial in a job interview rather than someone dealing with this via the proper HR channels.
Well, I don't know. Bill, what do you think?
Sorry, I was thinking about Tainted Beans. I think that we should measure a candidate's accomplishments against accusations.
How do you think he's doing?
Fantastic.
See, how you're not being persecuted.
Okay. Well, do you have any other questions?
Bill likes you.
Why'd you say my name like that? That was weird.
Yeah, Bill's a great guy.
Thank you.
Bill
That's me.
has a certain level of autonomy in this matter
Okay.
and doesn't strictly need my approval.
Remember when I said formality?
Oh, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Why he would want to hire a candidate who is currently in trial is beyond me.
We like the go-getters. March to the beat of their own drum.
I mean, technically, given the fact that the litigation is not settled,
You understand, if you get this position officially, you can't actually use that rubber stamp anymore that you were using.
yeah.
You have to actually analyze the documents and sign them and vouch for them.
Sure, yeah.
You're not going to cause the massive fallout that we had again. You're not.
No.
Bill?
Yeah. Tainted Beans, sorry. What? Are you...
All right.
That was interesting because there was no one sympathetic in that situation, I felt.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I was hard. You were in the wrong.
yeah, like I was in the wrong,
And
but you
cocky.
were. Yeah, I was in the wrong and cocky. Cody is just totally
Abdication
disaffected,
of responsibility.
and you're pursuing this vendetta, which you are in the right, but
Absolutely.
but
I
it's
was being a little overly whatever.
and also not the time and place for it. Like,
Like, just checked out. Sorry, what?
Tainted Beans? What?
Tainted Beans.
I decide whether he's hired or not. So
So I really don't give a shit what you do. Thank you, KH. I ruined lots of names and
Pop out.
yeah.
All right. Well, shall we move it along?
We shall. What? Dave's looking at me weird.
Huh? What?
You thinking about Tainted Beans?
All day
This question,
and all night.
Questionnaise question, comes from, you know him, he's delicious, Greg the Great. He says, message, what should I wear? It's a lot of responsibility he just kind of dumped on us. First of all, oranger is better. You have something that's orange?
that's
Like,
true.
and not just a little bit of orange. You don't want just orange accents. You
Right.
want, like, the main thing. It's like an orange jumpsuit.
Yes.
Like, just solid orange. And,
Yeah.
like, the orange you can see.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's
Because otherwise you're wasting your time.
exactly. You want to be
fashion-wise.
noticed. You wear things to be noticed.
Yeah, and to help sort of draw people's attention, like, you know, you've got the visual of the orange, but maybe a little auditory symbol, sort of signal as well. So maybe carry some chains around with you.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
The heavier, the better. That deep rattling is something.
Yeah, or like even just like link them between your ankles or something,
Right,
so that they make noise as you go around.
Yeah. And you want to be an individual. Like, you want to make sure that no matter what else happens,
You have
are
something
recognized.
unique.
Yeah. So maybe some kind of digit, like a 6 or 8 digit number, just printed, bam,
Yeah.
right across the front.
Bam.
Bam, just like that.
A 6-digit number, I mean, the number of permutations is pretty huge.
It's a lot.
It
It's
is, yeah.
Like, it's like 9,999 factorial or something fucking stupid. No, that's combinations. That's connections with handshakes. And there's a lot.
I think there's like a million different ways that you can do that.
Wait a minute. Yeah, 6 digits. There's probably about a million. Stats hard. Yeah, that's really important. You don't want to do any jewelry.
No.
You don't want to distract from the main message.
No belts, no shoelaces, no accoutrement of that sort.
Yeah. The only thing really is maybe going back to the chain is you want to make sure it stays with you. Like, you have to make sure.
Right,
So
because it's so easy to, like, I don't know if you ever like wear a hat and like you take it off when you go in somewhere and then like you walk out without it and you're just
Right.
like,
It's
oh,
gone.
god damn it. And a chain, you don't want to just leave that around where a kid can find it and
Yeah, so if
pinch
you
their
could-
fingers.
Yeah, if you could attach it to yourself, preferably to your legs
Yeah, yeah.
in some way, so that it's kind of out of the way. You can still use your hands.
Right.
like a steel anklet really makes
Yeah.
a bold statement.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't even worry about shoes, honestly, at that point. There's so much going on. There's so much Greg the Great happening
Yeah.
that really that outfit is gonna sell it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and you do want people to see you. So maybe go hang around public places
Yeah. Schools, libraries,
surreptitiously.
parks. That way you're not really in their face, but they're like, hey,
It's like, whoa,
There's that
who's that guy?
guy.
What's he doing over there?
yeah.
Yeah.
They will say that.
Why is he? Yeah. Those are some of the things you could do.
Those are, yeah.
So that's what you should wear, Greg.
Yeah.
Thanks for your question. Next. This one comes from our good buddy Will Reed. Question, : what happened to John's Bar rum shaving cream?
Bay rum.
Oh,
I don't know if I was a part of this.
That was from way back early on. We named the episode after it because John was talking about it. It
Not
was
John.
it was called originally made by sailors.
okay.
Is the episode name?
Yeah.
I don't remember what the number was. It was pretty early on.
I
Yeah.
didn't remember.
Yeah. Honestly, I still haven't gotten around to finishing it. I need to buy...
Finishing making it or finishing
making
it up.
Finishing making it. So like it's been steeping with the the spices and such in it for like 2 years now.
That's a lot of steeping.
Yeah. So, I mean, it smells great. It's just I need to get the glycerin to mix with it so it's not super harsh.
It's episode 109
Oh, snap dog.
from March last year, 2015.
Okay, so it's only been a little over a year that it's been steeping. Or no, it's, about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so really nothing has happened to it except for more steepage.
yeah. So, I just need to mix it with the last ingredient and...
Do we have a
Start
release
using
date?
What?
Do we have a release date?
Is this something that
Not
we can
really.
sell as for the podcast?
Where we can sell John when he has it on him?
Probably
I
not
think-
because it's made with alcohol.
Yeah.
So meet us back behind the dumpsters.
Yeah, basically.
Dumpsters are good selling points. Anyway,
I
Will,
can give it as gifts to friends, but I couldn't sell it.
Will, that's what you get for asking a real question.
Oh, yeah. So it's steeping.
I thought that was pretty funny.
You just don't get that you're the joke.
Oh.
Cool.
Any others? Or is that it for now?
That's it for now.
For new.
So send in your questions. We enjoy hearing them and reading them.
That is correct.
We
You
enjoy
may
answering them.
go to wastingallthetime.com/contact.
Like Dave / John.
Like 321 contact. Or I can't see, but now I have a contact.
Or starring Jodie Foster, the movie Contact. Which I really liked, actually. It was
I haven't seen it. I should. I bet I would like it.
Or written by acclaimed science educator Carl Sagan. Contact.
Contact, okay. I didn't know where that was going to end.
Made into a movie starring Jodie Foster.
Sure.
Contact.
Or
Dance review from Broadway.
Contact.
Contact.
Or playing after school sports. It's full
Contact.
contact.
Or Dave is not allowed to do this with elementary school children.
Oh, no.
Contact. Feel free to cut that one. I didn't.
It's
No joke is too far.
no child left behind.
That was Dave's motto.
Contact.
It got worse. It got worse.
I'm not editing this episode.
That's good.
Well, you could do that, or you can leave us a voicemail or send us a text at area code 916-235-3337. And I think I said that in like the least memorable way.
That was really awful.
Area code
There you go.
916-235-3337.
Yeah, tell us a joke. Tell us a story. Make fun of us. Make fun of John or Dave or either one of them. And just call and say something absurd. It's hilarious fun. Do it.
Do. And now that is out of the way, we gotta get yelling into the microphone.
There is something wrong with you.
Colorado woman stabbed by her knife-loving dog.
No!
A Colorado woman hospitalized with a cut on her arm told authorities she was accidentally stabbed by her dog. Celinda Haynes of Hudson was rushed to Platte Valley Medical Center on Wednesday with a 4-inch long gash in her arm.
Oh,
That's too long.
that is unacceptably long.
Suspicious hospital workers contacted authorities when Haynes told them she was stabbed by her dog Mia. She's lovable, Haynes told KDVR TV. She'll kill you with kindness.
West of the Mississippi.
Yes.
Haynes said the incident began when Mia grabbed a freshly sharpened paring knife in her mouth with the blade pointed outward and down. Haynes said she attempted to use treats to entice Mia to drop the knife, but the canine decided to bring her, quote, new toy along for the ride. When Mia went over to eat the treat, she ran the knife across my arm and cut a big old gash about 4 inches long, Haynes said. Deputy Zach Johnson of Hudson's Marshal Service said he was stumped when the call came in from the dispatcher. When dispatch said that there was a person who was stabbed by a dog, I had to make sure I heard that correctly, Johnson said. Of course, my initial thought was, what's really going on here? Johnson said deputies investigated the suspected domestic violence, but settled on Mia as their sole suspect in the case. Obviously, we're not charging Mia with anything because
She's underage.
she's a dog, Johnson said. Haynes said her arm is healing while she tries to figure out a way to deal with Mia's fascination with knives. Mia even pulls them out of the knife block, Haynes said. Anything for me to chase her, she'll do it. Haynes may have gotten off lucky with a stab wound. Curious canines have been known to crash vehicles and even accidentally shoot their owners with guns.
What?
I contest the use of the word accidentally.
Can I contest lucky?
I think it's very deliberate.
Wow.
So I would also like to add, although this version of the article doesn't make it clear, it's not that the cops just didn't really look into the domestic violence angle very far. It's that they looked into it and her husband had a clear, airtight alibi. He was nowhere near the house at the time.
Wow. You know what? Thanks for having us over for this fancy dinner party. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I'm
Get out of
happy
the
to.
office.
You know, it's not often that I play host, and so I'm really glad you guys could come over.
You know what? You did a great job. The food was delicious. The house looks great.
Okay, well, thank you. You know, we worked really hard to make that happen.
Oh, do you have a girlfriend? Like,
No, I mean, no.
Oh, could she not be here tonight?
No for the first part, so therefore no for the
Okay.
second part. It's just me and Toodles here.
Oh, Toodles. I see.
Your dog, the moral support. Yeah, we worked.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Toodles is a sweetheart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great dog.
Nice having companionship around, like, really support you when you're doing the work.
Well, and also doing some of the work.
What, like, I mean, chasing cats away? Like,
No, like vacuuming, cleaning the toilets.
Wait, what?
I don't know how to make quiche.
you made all the food and you cleaned the house.
I mean,
No, I mean I paid for it, and I got the chips and poured the salsa into a dish, but the rest of it, pretty much, was Doodles.
So, like, all the decorations all hung around. Mm-hmm. That was...
Well, I mean, I would hold one end, and Doodles would get the other and put it up, tack it in.
and wait, the little bacon wrapped scallop hors d'oeuvres.
Well, I have a confession.
Oh, I think we're well past time for that.
The bacon wrapped scallops were frozen.
Oh.
Doodles just heated them up.
Oh, that's...
I mean, they're really good for frozen.
Right? No,
I almost
they were
reacted to that
delicious.
like it was a normal thing.
And I mean,
don't worry about it. They're frozen. Who cares? But then the dog heated them up.
Yeah,
You still hungry?
that's it. Rough.
There wasn't another person here helping you, like... You don't have to... If you have a girlfriend that you're not proud of, you don't have to hide her. Like, we're your buddies. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's,
No, I mean what you got tonight was a sampling of some really fine K9 cooking.
I don't quite see the reason.
Dogs do lots of things. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
they
I just feel like we're pursuing this joke a little further than we need to here. That your dog.
not a joke. Dogs are very capable. They lead the blind. They help hunt.
Right,
They shoot the gun themselves. They
Wait,
can
whoa,
get into
whoa.
knife fights.
Shoot the kind of get into knife fights.
Yeah.
What?
It happens all the time.
I don't think any of those
What
words
you
are
talking
true.
about?
They do. Dogs are very capable. They understand English language or any language. I mean, they can understand language. I mean, have you ever seen a dog at a circus? I mean, they can fucking yodel and juggle and whatever.
Right, but they can't cook quiche, man.
Why would you think that because they can do all these other things, but they can't cook a quiche?
Because they.
I mean, I
they
can't
don't-
cook a quiche.
They can't read. They don't have
don't have
opposable
thumbs?
thumbs.
They don't need to read. I read the recipe to them. They understand language. We've already established that. Then they just follow the directions.
But
They have a great sense of smell, so they know when things are about to be done. They don't just have to go by the timing.
I just
Great. It makes all the difference. Just those seconds of difference. And look, if we, snuggle, what owner doesn't with their loved ones?
Right. Well, it's
It's not my girlfriend.
well. Thanks again for having us over,
It's been
man.
a treat. I didn't mean that as like a dig. I wasn't like a treat. Like
Just,
I wasn't.
just stop. Just stop.
I'm backpedaling ferociously.
I'm sorry, did you say you're dog paddling?
No, backpedaling.
Oh.
Like leaving. Like this. See, I'm going backwards towards the door.
Okay.
Thanks. It was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Ka-chunk.
Thanks a bunch.
Well, sure. Do you want to know where Doodles parked your cars?
Where's my car?
That was weird.
That was very
It was
weird.
a lot.
Yeah.
It got weirder faster than I anticipated.
Yeah, it had that kind of Tim and Eric, just weird, awkward.
And really committing
Yeah.
to that. Yeah.
It was almost like Twilight Zone. In this man lives with his dog. That's not a good Rod Serling impression.
No.
John?
No, it isn't.
No, I can't really do Rod Serling.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway.
the Twilight Zone.
Well, I think we've spent enough time on this,
Wasted
I know
even.
too.
some would say. So,
Gone minutes without a drink. This is depressing.
It's bad. It's very bad.
Super bad. Call us.
funny movie.
Leave us a message. Send us. Go to wastingallthetime.com/contact. and
Yes.
Send us a note.
If you rate and review us on iTunes, I will write a song for you, thanking you.
Yes.
Because he has a music degree.
That's right. And this is how I use it.
Delightfully.
So, until next time, my name is Dave,
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
and we waste it all the time.
Darn tootin' hootin' nanny.
Come back in a couple weeks for our Halloween special.
Apparently, boo, or not apparently, I heard that boo is from the Latin. It's the first person form of to shout.
Really?
That's what
You heard that?
I read.
Good night, folks.
If you enjoyed the show, then leave us a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere that lets you put in a review. You can call or text the show at area code 916-235-3337. If you'd like to interact with us in any other way, then www.wastingallthetime.com would be a great place to start. There you can submit listener-suggested scenes and questionnaise, you can buy your own copy of the Fruit Words card game, you can read blog posts from Ted and the guys, and a whole lot more. So check it out at wastingallthetime.com.
you added the stinger.
I did, sorry. And then John fucked it up.
You stopped before I started.
Yeah, it's like the Quickie Mart.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yorkshire pudding. I have some Yorkshire pudding. Okay, well, I'll have some too. It's really good. I like it, but the name was weird and they renamed it, and now it's okay. It's still really good.
like the dog.
It's harder to understand.
The pudding terrier.
What the function is. Cool. Let's move it right along.
Log Dave Patterson.
Jonathan Hansen.
Right
Well,
along. Nobody else important.